Hello viewers, my name is Ambrose Angura and you are live on our channel 94.3 QFM, and today is a very special day, a day when we bring you the best of the content creators. And today I have with me a wonderful guest that you are going to be very proud and very honored, if not very humbled, to have met her. And I want you to know that the one I'm talking about is right here with us today. Today, we are going to be privileged to host one of the biggest content creators, and this is SIMPO GLADYS. Welcome to our channel.
Thank you so much.
So, how have you been?
I've been okay. I've been fair. I've been okay. I've been doing a lot of movement. So somehow feeling a bit exhausted, but I'm okay.
I hear you've been flying. We see you everywhere. Yeah? Every day you are in this country, you're in this place. So how does it feel to be in many places?
It's a good experience because I've always wanted to move outside where I've been staying. So I have always wanted to go somewhere else. Watching and okay, down Timo kere jam Maggie. You know, it's just a beautiful thing. Nano kere down Timo kere jam part kere in Timo kere love my auntie.
So, pingata metiana noa pitiana mea chel. Romo penyini SIMPO GLADYS obedonga. Who is SIMPO GLADYS?
The pen on a large more. So me erone an bero a kwon ke kama aki ye a bero a aki kitgum gangwati kitgum a bero chori ma aki kitgum a bero atena kwano take a degree a bachelor's of sports science and leisure management. Yeah, so ati content creator ilone jema yubu jema makere yamo for dana wache content creator ma bero gena ngo no bero one ma yubu jeme mikere ne yamo a platform social media ma part kono Facebook, TikTok, YouTube we ngo dano nen jeme one bero jema fonyo dano ma yomo twin dano jema duong mo kergi. Yeah, so near weng tie ngeo road GLADYS kidong simple when I talk at neye on a near wing.
Yeah, SIMPO GLADYS a poet twal. Poeta ngata metiana noa ichawani pirabong wen tona dek radio QFM nyo ichano wa amayiniti noa ye kayin pori ichaho noa nena iromo what it is subscribing. Kai subscribing tena notification button. Cha dushu wame wano posting ginoro inibiru ineno chal ineno videos bala ena metiti nini. SIMPO GLADYS okoboni ene bero nyaho kwano. Nonkano iti tamni peo kwano. Kai iti tamni content creators iromo bero morke ken kwandang mita yeba. So SIMPO GLADYS achechek me wange about pashuturi about your family kana ini nywala ye. Your parents, your siblings.
First of all, at aki kitgum babana mamana weng to be a choli ma aki kitgum manyute an be a choli ma aki kitgum. Another thing any a bedo ati na der gangwa ya ati na der gangwa babana babana nyala wana beer mamana ya wati wana beer so an ati anyaka na mario ke gang si jemo kena makwa kom an mador kom gang ene wak mo no wat na moti wak ko no char na tie oryang la lano kara akela gwen wono ka mo da te wat ati ter don kamada ake yake koma waping my roots kara na akela gwen ngej matwa mine kom gang kama aye ano wie ano
Apo matek SIMPO GLADYS. Iramu ko biwa kwoni megang lega church. How's your life of church? Nyo wan romu lo kante no ni in pera wori church. Nyo chao kene in you believe something else. So please take us through your church life.
Moko anabedo an ake gang mo lare. Pangi ka wachino lar no niyang. Gang mo lar lo nyurda babana ki mamana weng tie jumago lare and I don't lare. So auntie born again right from birth, maki baptizing and right from birth. Yo, so abe nga mo lare ngan ma ye kom roban, ngan ma kel roban, nyim jeme na wing mati mo kom roban telu yo, I jeme weng ma auntie mo. So abe down mo lare ma ye kom roban, yeah.
So tinini olo kere Gladys, the content creator, the TikToker. Gladys ameti YouTube. Gladys ameti on almost every social platform. So ini ngea wene ni tikere mot meti mugina ini timoni ame wantini tulongo ni content creation.
Kita ero ngeo ne kere ni anatiki mot mi yupo jami. Kong ma chela abedo kong kuona abedo ngam mati very flexible in life. Ati very flexible. Maka chero kamoni ameta bed kira jo no bedu kere we ngo a fitting. Kimi ario abedo ngam mama neno ping observe oblemon wachi observant. Makati timo gemo ken ka chere ton be neno ke down timo ke jami ta wachi jam abedo ka neno ke down timo ke jami ni weng. Kido maro nyudo kidano mako na mar mako jami kichima ama mako jema pole na mo timone mu ka chere por kuman na mako ka chero ka tero na mako ka chemiel na mako kumeno so en jama one me na ma timne chon me kumema dong chimo no ina no me no yumo chunya chon me na mako chel piano funa ope exposed to mako video no cha wana de mako me chela kumeno na tin mako chela so angyo ne amar creating jami a platform in pamono ne. So that's how I got to know I'm creating. So my creating dong bolje mo TikTok karchon. Anela word that watch mo dong. I need to put energy and be more creative. Yeah, that's how I got to know at least taking more money man knock me way jami me yopo jami.
Awene ame indo enyankere for the first time. When was the first time my team okay your first video Madano yabuneno ni ngati this girl has talent. The first video, do you remember?
Yeah, tie video na ma chel boko word. Obero video mama yo mati lucky accent pa kila wana loke accent on pa chodi. So nati wachi video on we post was the first video more or a 1 or 10,000 views. It was my first 10,000 views. Video on a bit like we are probably one alone, kere azawi, alone ajawi. So that's the video I made there. It was my first 10,000. Then don't mom lobokar, but that war like only. And a video ma you, but don't pull down the erongena kere madwong. And a video ma you about jema yaki kamone er luonye mapa like I kid gum piano da akwana your nam da luon don kid gum ne chite gum. So jema ma lori kom jema ona ya ni chite gum is kid gum not chite gum. So jema ona end ero picking up down ero ngene mele chodi mama mielo jema. So that's the videos my starting point ma ero ngene atiki atiki mod ma atwa cher kere mabo.
So pingata metia nenowa for the very first time. And kid Jimmy Mogo, amenu dano luon differently. Maybe pien Beru Kampala. Now the names of things have changed. So amiti in kong iluong iwa some of those madano luon kilong when you see that people misuse or people mispronounce.
Okay, yap ki lira. So jemako mono kangar mo ke lera be lera era do chero kwano Kampala donc tama rio mo fra chel por rama donc luong do la ke aya donc era luong donc lera donc no I come from Lira. I come from Lira. There's always kero accent money kinyo. I come from Lira. Okay, era Lira wa nying donc kero ki luong ke nying era la ke ngan mai ni kachelo nying tie awaket ngong nying kachelo nying tie odero now kila don ke biluon kere ki bidomo do odero mabe ka pe yere win mabe bi tamani ti luon le mono
we lo ni odero
no guardo odero ti boyfriend neba
Ana nukun mi luong ni odero.
You know, Odero, Michael. But don't Odero, so kill luong ke nying. I am called Akelo. So, you may go in.
Kela ka nu akelo.
No, Akelo, me luong ni Akelo, luong kelcha ni luong ni angero. Not angero road, you don't kill a check, double la no kiluani angero road. Angero road.
So, an wan ya yom tutwal me beru kerini na tinini, pien, ingeo pol dano beru winyo, ni tie jo ametia neni for their very first time. So, ma ini nuo, the first views, ma ini wa from that one. How did you feel? Menungu ni, oh, people like my work. So, if winyo nini,
Kung ko chunya bero yung ada because ada timo gen ma amar timene anona amar timene anona akero tamma duwe ye pia bina ayubo gen mo ke ken ka mo ken ata wachi ata mi wiya wachi ane ngade ka timo gen ko man chalo video mo ne chane lo pa down ma lo le piene so abe ka ne ta ngi wa gini ne ine to ata yubo ne ke content am ke wade ki dan yubo ke jami ke dan lo ke lebgi ka do chero kwano mo ne ko chero wo. So it's tam no makere chamo ken we are thing we tam katim gen command so an biru ka ket ne platform an ne down maro tam manyo creativity ma mega ma tam we are biru me yom chende da in nga mo ken ka mo ken mighty ye ta ka timu ge mo ken an ne down maro an get no ditem no ki ma me chunye with passion an ne down maro gen ditem ne yumo chunye kira yen nga mo ken yumo chunye motivating gen dong me mete my do kere ko jim o ma timne ne we are no at least pushing on kere kuman
SIMPO GLADYS, no content ne, nini.
Content da tie best comme jim matime e machel content kira no ke content jim matime ko na jim man ne antime bolo le wara on e kira anno ke content ba mega jim kwa ko lo kom kakama nyo nuni culture kama akiye yeah so ana bi no abeka yubo content kong ti abe ero ne no kont juma yubo jamme e pad me kumalo kan northern Uganda ono food dama petika yubo content lebgi nyo de yubo jema kwa ko lo kom gangi so ane na wachi ene ti a virgin ground makaba ma mod bon na food down pe duang ba ma no ta ka dong gena maka mego o dano mo dano ene dano ali ba pa ne no dong duang da dong duang ba dia yo me ko nyoni dano ter o we mia we no dano ma area no ne no dong dano do duang dano danya ko mon ma mod ko man
Apo etwal SIMPO GLADYS. Ingeo dano romutamani baluchawa. Mahochale, bole social media, ginoro keke no mirendung timpe. Maybe she doesn't have a job. Ana mituni yin inen camera. Mi dano mora me miro timo korigini. Ento ti motivated by negative criticism. Nge from the example of kana yin beru woriye as a result of and content creation ameiti temoni maybe ngatoro munungu inspiration
muko jam enene amaro lo ne ni nomo piende mano chan po angi kede chan mo abedo ka ko chimpo bertie chima wanti ke kuma chan smartphone ma ireo I chero wan chero go mano bedo pe gena wanno wati kede gwak no be lu nyore wa ken gi bedo ki chime chima no dio ma dia no on me lo ke chim ke ken pada non ko nyon ma bi nyo jame yamani so bino ka chim en mo bino ma no wato nyo jame yamani o lo jam ma pol ti jam ma pol mo lo an tole don mirwa impressing lo wati ka lokke an lo ka lokke one weng mirwa lokke pe tuaro lo pe tuaro wot I dong chung kenyo mano ipe ka wot mirwa wori ki lobo kila lobo chero kila nyim. So the world has gone digital. I watch comment and Jimmy Wayne kumbe chani chana Jimmy Wayne chana wane on TV akunyo Jimmy ken don down there ki chimgi. so ka tindi mo tie nyari mo tie nyowori mo tie onyo wati mai ken tie mano maro yupo jame tiki ngeche mo ne lo wani talent tiki talent no mi onyot ne wako ru me makone en kuma because ope ki platform mo pangi ka gwati li ama no ki twa yupo ne everyday platform mo ma ki bino ki wadi ki down be nyot ngechi ma ki reaching down ma bo kama chen wa kama bo mana pe chulo chiling mo ken pere so yen don gina ime tim ay me tiki chimma megi mi nyoto ngechi bo down dir ma iti kere is one gen madam yonge pini wati to wati nyoto ngechwa ki diro mo ti kere bo down wer down nen wa ko kachami so bon nga mai ken matima mi otimo jeme even ma ati timene pe betki pe wer nga mo o jori timo jeme oni ka i maro chweo jami you are creative maro yupo jami ana ngene ke kere yamo obo impacting ko padano ngene tiki ngeno mi ofunyo ki jo chimi ma tiki smartphone pe begati mene begat nana ki jampa da nana ken ka tiki ngej oni ana tiki talent oni in bene begati mene pe ngene kama to cheli ye pe ngene kama i to cheri pe win block padano me ken woro because walo nyoro be picking you ene that's why nano kongiti negative about it and be kongi ken kon sometimes no down to check a log down check we come kilo nyoro ma kamera ni nyere timo gena ngo gena ma timo ne gena be ko ngo da ma jam ma duong ma kilo but gen be picking you jam oni and don't go to you kilo pa down na gen ma right as long as be timo gen ma be you should embrace the new normal, start creating, and of course there are things you can learn from along the way. We shall tell you what you need to learn. We are always available.
You are watching us on our YouTube channel 94.3 QFM. Remember to subscribe. And atikere SIMPO GLADYS kan ninatinini entialo kerwa akwaho content creation. And we're one of the biggest TikTokers and content creators amewana tikere in northern Uganda. En ko ni kai ni tikere talent kai tikere ngech pe mi ngato juhi wora nyim tikere pien chao kana yin pero mbera bere class ento no yin romo nuongo ginora me romo timo so SIMPO GLADYS ngo yin romo kobo bora tin ametamo ni class is the only way nyo la nyoro ameneno ni atina mirbe doctor atina mirbet pilot, atina mirbet engineer on this other side of life. Ini romo meyo tam nini.
Giramiro wat ni twala kwa ki lo nyoro. Pen gena ngetika influencing kombechani, otina maka megi, otino. So bo lo nyoro na wa kono Pol kara wade ki lo nyodo one of them maki wachwani doctor kwan be enyi kwan be lawyer enyi be kwan be otimo kama enyi be but kira kama lobo oni lo machon ma go bere ge neno gi noti kumeno but jeme tie ka lake ko be chani jeme tie ka lake ma pay deal tini ka timo gen ma en pe mar lo kama lobo tie chere ko be chani Mieto Latino tim ngoma en maru.
Ni pay di Latini. I want you to repeat that point.
Pay di Latini ka timo gen ma en pe maru. Chumo ken ti mano pe maru kwan. Ano tiki ngeji timo jema pat. Mano pe mio kwano jeme kwan gang kwana ine Kocher University. Kwan Latin one ite o kwan gen mano ngeni ngo. Ba en maru time ka maru coach kelo ko kwan fonyo coach tim ngo. Ka maru tim ngo ke pedong ti ke wa an ina kwan wa university ba era pe ka timo gen mate kwan on te konya ki gengo ana tikile wele mapol maduanta wa kwan me just ne ko an no na yang mabere akwan ne wa ngeki wi ane meda oy wa ngini ina timo me just for just but tunya pe tunya mar chwe jami timo creative things and jimo on air embracing kumechana and kumechana kiche ngiyo juma giti nongo kena juma giti mo creating jami yamo giti nongo chene ma terra dada live alone chene giti nongo enene mini social capital madama donc bele ngeni ma itwero ko dugu yot bori ene so kanga matiki ngeji jeme ma anti mo ne pe gengen me timo jam oni we ko tim we ko bino tim jama tim ne per me ken pe ye ni to ka guiding and ken ngom yo tim ni a pe tim gina ko man tim jima ko man tim gina ko man pe an ko chan wala nyur na guiding an ta kay go ne video ya per mo te go na tim ka ene pe ye ko man per oni gina in tela nyur to tim ne me ka gi ko ne pe tim
Appointment SIMPO GLADYS, talking about social capital. As SIMPO GLADYS, it is SIMPO GLADYS who is a content creator. Then it take the other side of life, make kwoni everyday life. So ipoho kwoni of this work you do, teacher unit you to create content, and then the time you have for yourself. Kape ititimo content creation. On the other hand, no ititimo nga.
the pen oni kira tuar gamne kere ene ta ka pe ka yupo content not it among me ayubi yeah so because at first before I'm afraid yupo content ayuba ni anting am machuyo jami achuyo tiro achuyo jami pamon yupo jama yubo art decoration I'm a artist. I love creating like outfit everything. I love creating. But my ultimate content creation anyange amiro chawa iye. Amiro chawa. That's why you know what other tie no katiero ni kaya meta new is somehow fast because I have dedicated. I decided to leave any other things and first dedicate to one thing and push it kama neona ne oye konkida bina mediki jamina mokani. Kombechani for right now I am solely doing only one thing.
So the point is, kagin na may maro, jal chawaniye, invest. Pien SIMPO GLADYS, tikere jamu kena entimo. But because content creation has become bigger, she intends to make it bigger. So every day, tifutamu content. What more content? What more content do I put in? Ingeo poldano tamuni, a person like you now should be in big places because you're a celeb. You better Dubai, you better in Hawaii, you better beaches because ingeo no jotamuni celeb nirbe dana dido dana menoti malo. So why have you kept this simplicity? When someone sees you, pero muneno teko ni man celeb. Imunge tika kwene.
Munge matie ye enti achirge ken. Ne Tiaka enti bibero creator. Like ngoma anti ka creating anti creating jema kwako kom an. Naturally dana wenge kere dok kere chatwa kwen nge pi kwa mati simple. You can tell me a day because of being one camera. But even the first video na ma you mati sim dana are you better pen can you book a video na ena people better get that money down but man work kira an ko kere I didn't expect people to love how I live my life but man like on you down kikir ko ma ko ke gemini tem ke gemina down on ma tipping on da loko makon down and actually mar kira an one kita an ko ke so kid gima kan matwara work anda loko beru pere work amar ena ko kira anti ko ke simple ti dong be there is katalo eningama wache pingopi. There is a stage in everything. Makelwane Kafuiti building Germany money. Cause it's taking your time me building Germany before rushing why we da kwa ma be mano food game of food pay building come time for what yet step mana yera. That downtown and they chair my bow but no and at one end my bag I'm at a year come because and at one any position at can and I still need to put more hard work and I still need to put more creativity and be flexible and do many other things. So I cannot start doing the tiki naturally pamaro so much of jema fangin can make it now. Amar simple life that's natural. Amar jema you pamar jema dio kuona dakni atim ko man
SIMPO GLADYS, he kobo ginora chel, and then I was wondering, especially Lunyoro. Most times, for parents, ka tini tiati muginora me gwok en po kwana. They feel disappointed, feel near balo chene na watini mirbe doctor, atini mirbe engineer, mirbe pilot. So, how different is it keyboard Lunyoro ni because ana winyi why ni your dad is very supportive. Please tell us something like that. Where somebody who has a parent may be supporting and can maybe pick something from this. So how and when did your family get involved?
So at first, it was not easy because the new Nana Bagan young, they didn't understand exactly what I was doing. But because also they have always believed in me, I always do my things. Kila timu ke jamena Paul Kare. And also dana ma duong ba wati gini ba wati kilo na ni ne gina ma tine timu ne very educative. Je ma ba yo ko encouraging and work mediki timu ne po ngopa win lock pa dano. But my dad has also been very supportive. I always talk about that. My parents have been so supportive. To the extent that my dad he looks for content sometime for me.
Really?
He thinks for me, like, don't you think you should do this content? And actually goes in the ground, goes and look for a place where I can do that content. And sometimes he's the one behind my camera and shooting for me.
Your dad does that?
My dad does that. He goes and looks. I feel like, let's go to the village. And like, if I tell him right now, I need somewhere where I can go, and he can go and look for me at the place, picks me and drops me there, even records to me. There's no one recording for me, and he's very supportive in anything that I do. I remember when I got my 100,000 silver medal. My dad is the one who organized. He organized a party, actually. He organized a party where he invited relatives in the village to celebrate that. You see how supportive that is? So he is very supportive, and also I urge all parents to see it that way. My dad is not that. Actually, my dad is a deacon in a church. He's a deacon in a church. So someone may be thinking, is your dad is just no? My dad is a deacon in a church, and for you to think, for him to do that, he knows that it's just about guiding. All they do is guide me. They guide me that do it this way, but no, don't do it. It's not a word to say.
So I get it. Ni annual. Pe gengatin. Ento you can guide. Iramuko beni lobioni. Simple GLADYS tiakobni. Pe kobni don't do it. The more you say don't do it, the child will want to do it more. So Simple GLADYS to ngatame tianeni okacha who thinks being a celeb nunyuruni you can do things on your own. Like you have made mention your dad is a deacon in church. Do you have anything that you do in church?
Yeah, of course. Because I'm moving a lot these days, I don't get the commitment to go to church. But I always, when I go home, when I go to the home church, yes, once in a while I pay my tithe. If there's any church contributions, I try to do it now that God has blessed me with the little that I have. Yeah, so it's just I am not physically in church. My church, I pray though, but because I'm not where you always have your church that you pray from your local church where you grew up from. But yeah, I am still always, I make it a point that I always stay in my prayer life and religious life and always pray to God, and I make sure every Sunday I go to church and pray. And besides that, I also have personal time beside my work and pray to God and seek for His direction, because everything that we do these days, we need direction from God. Any dong ma de tuki wi ana tinga ma pa ye ni jem atati ki wi akana pen ka wi wakana chamu kana o bino ki ko kama ni kenyo no dong kong ngi but lego do bani o mediki mi na ngi every day ngi ma nyen meti mu jami
Ichina no 94.3 QFM ameka in donya. Remember to subscribe, and then you can watch us everywhere around the world. Atiye karachel kede Simple GLADYS tinini amentiale yukedwa tama piretek. Obinu duogo chen after the break.